Go ahead. East right. Hey, come on. Hey, get set. Hey, turbo one, turbo one. Hey, 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 hey. Get on. Get set. Close. 20, TX.
Coming! I'm coming!
Get set. Go ahead. Turbo one. Ready. 32 seconds. All right. All right, fellas, listen up. Scat. Shut.
I'm coming!
Ready. Turbo one. Drift. 21G, 21G. Ready. All right, come on. 44. Ready. Turbo 3. Out. Slide.
Well, much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of that white stuff. No such troubles here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. Are over. It's now a 4-week sprint to the finish, and we are underway here in Week 15. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Again, it's Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. You talk about this Miami defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago. And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. On second down, here's Henry. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On first down, Tagovailoa. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, 39 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, 88. 150.
To throw is Rodgers. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
They're going deep for Hill. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. You talk about this Miami defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, and all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, Henry. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
First down, New York.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Running left, it's Henry. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And boy, he is very close close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll run forward with Henry. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Two in a tie lead for the Miami first. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 40-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Henry up the middle. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready. Let's go. Ready.
2 and now on first down. And his throw here is incomplete.
This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots, course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, it was something like 4 of the last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Tua on 4th down. And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the 1st down. And they're going to speed things up here.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Just keeping the play alive. They complete it to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A run with Mostert up the middle.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Now Rodgers.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. That is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Inside handoff, Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. as the first half is winding down. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and this is back to a 5-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he held on to it too long. A coverage sack. Down he goes. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this is fielded just short of the goal line, but the fair catch means this drive will begin at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change their thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you to bigger errors.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. There's the stiff arm. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
108 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll try the right side with Henry. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now it's Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. On the counter, it's Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
They run the option on second down.
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Open man, that's Henry.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down,
26.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Open man is Uzomah. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
2nd and 7.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets have cut it back within a score.
Zerline good with a PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Go ahead.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now let's see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And quickly they get to the line.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
20, TX.
From midfield, here's Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
Hey, get set.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run right side with Mostert. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. Here in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line. And here, they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st down, Rodgers.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Watch it, Oscar. Ready.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Dolphins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's caught inside the 35. Well, he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 65 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Now Tua. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Jermaine Johnson. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got it. Touchdown.